Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pillars of Eternity, The White March. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that he chose to join me today as I speak with this ghost. Hello ghost, are you gonna speak with me? Oh, a ghost.
Come to pay your respects to the queen that was.
It speaks! It speaks! A ghost hovers in the middle of the ruin, reciting blessings and prayers. Even as the spirit's form shifts and swirls, it retains the face of an elderly man in robes that mark wealth and status. It turns to you. So the queen that was, yeah, I kind of probably killed everyone that worships that. Who are you?
Lord Ardwellen Rugford III, and pleased to make your acquaintance. I came to the Deerwood on one of the first ships from Adia, and unlike the yokels and hut dwellers around here, I still keep to the old ways.
The old ways? Well, first off, your name is a mouthful. Let's just get that off my chest. Because Lord Ardwellen Rugford, I feel sorry for the voice actor right here. But you are, so you came from Adir, huh? So you're the ones that, how exactly does that relate with the whole Buick stuff and all that? It's truly a pity, he says, to see what the locals have done to Wodika's house of worship. Well, you haven't seen what I have done. What are you doing?
Worshipping Wodika, the exiled queen and oathbinder. I come every day to offer my devotion. I'd love nothing more than to book passage back to Adia, but it is my Emperor's wish that I serve in these barbaric lands. And so I do.
What? The exiled queen and oathbinder. And the Emperor's wish. What's... Well, I'd like to know more about Wodika.
A queen among the gods. She oversees laws and oaths. Everything has a rightful place, and Wodika watches over them all. Of course, not everyone accepts this. Even among the other gods, her authority is questioned. But Wodika is also goddess of memory and vengeance, and she remembers. She'll remember every slight and trespass when she reclaims her throne.
Peh, not scared. But yeah, that doesn't really tell me much about who she actually is. Well, apart from a queen of gods. Well, you know that you're a ghost, right?
I beg your pardon? Is this some sort of joke where you come from?
Yeah, I'm serious, man. Just look at yourself.
A madhouse. That's what this town really needs.
Well, that's what this town really is, with guys like you. Anyway, goodbye. Well, he's a spirit, he doesn't know his dad. Okay, so that's not really that... I mean, that weird. Oh, got another ghost back here? Or did he just move? Yeah. It's the same ghost. Did he move? How the hell did he move so fast? Let's see what this is. Weeds grow thick and full, untroubled by the passage of Keith. And these are the, yeah, I kind of don't want to... I told you guys a couple of episodes ago that I didn't want to explore the first fires right away. So this takes me back to Brackenbury, and this is to the Copper Lane. I think I'm gonna go to... Actually, this is the Ducal Palace. Undra's Gift and Valen Embassy. Let's go there first, because I suspect there might be something interesting in there. Maybe something related to the main quests? Maybe, perhaps? The whole Valian thing going on?
All these circling feet heading nowhere.
Well, we're heading here, so shut up. Can I... Let's see. Ooh, new map discovered. Valen Embassy. Okay, that's not new. Vincent Asgotti. Ooh, this guy's Agosti. Vincent Agosti. These guys have fancy names. Hello. So, tell me about the Valian Republics. Oh, they are rich in all ways, in wealth, in style, in culture. If you were to go to the Republics, you would not want to leave. Why would you? The people are beautiful and charming. I am here because the song Greta Ducala wishes it. But when my appointment is done, I will be on the first ship out, and I will sing from here to Salona. So what do you do here? As the Valen Ambassador, my job is to ensure trade with the Deerwood remains strong and profitable. Okay, so that's simple enough. Let's take your stuff then. Galvan Ragda. What is this all about? Some legend or something? Maybe. Some history book? Perhaps. Let's keep looking. Okay, this is a,
Yes?
Yes, go ahead and steal that. How about that?
I'm here.
I know you are. Just do your job. Okay. Okay. Got some diplomats over here. Being assigned to the embassy in Defiance Bay is an immense honor. Local politics are only matter if they disrupt the flow of trade. Well, I guess for a merchant like you, that's kind of true. These postings show current prices for a range of commodities, and they track the running exchange rate for the Valian Luce. Yeah, so Luce is okay. So Luce is the coin for the Valen Republics. Okay, that's nice to know. Although I don't think it affects my gameplay in any sort of way, but I did notice that we were finding Luce, or however it's pronounced, in some of the bodies. Selected correspondences of Griftbringer Iron. Okay, that's not really neither here nor there, but whatever. This is trapped probably. No, this is just locked. Let's make sure that it is not trapped, because actually, the last time I tried to detect traps, it didn't go so well, so that was kind of bad. Let me save the game.
It's no trouble.
Ah, thank you. So go ahead and... okay, nothing interesting. Got some skate. What the hell is skate? I guess the skate is the standard currency used in Adir Empire in areas under their direct control. Okay, so that's a way of knowing which coin is which. And I didn't read that. Yeah, let's keep going. This doesn't look like a very interesting place, though. Yeah, waste of time. Waste of my time. I mean, it's not really a waste. We got to know a little bit about the world, and we got to know that there's no point coming here in the future unless the quest points me here, which is probably gonna be the case. Let's just keep going. Okay, so I don't want to be inside the walls. I want to be outside the walls, and I kind of want to sleep as well. That's the thing that I want to do, because... Oh, I didn't see your soul there, mate. Yeah, let's take a look at that. You guys take a look at that. Check it back later. We got some fancy flower over here. Headmath's word. And we got a fancy little landing of sorts. Is that what it's called, a landing? Is this a landing? I think that would be a landing. Because, I don't know. Got another soul back here. Trio of Orlands, bright and gaudy. Well, aren't they all bright and gaudy, except for me? Yeah, Kirinu is not that bright. Actually... I mean, she's bright. She's just not gaudy. Actually, she is a normal. She's in. I don't remember. Is she? She has a specific. She's a Earth. Yeah, she's one of the Earth Orlands. Don't really remember which one they were. But whatever. If you're interested in that, refer back to the first episode of this series. Because, yeah, what's it? I'm looking for a neighborhood with a tower. It's near a cemetery. Best you stop looking then. The place you want is Heritage Hill. You can see the tower of the district walls up that way. But something happened there. They don't let people in anymore, and none of the knights want to be posted anywhere close to it. Steer clear if you know what's good for you. Okay, so I gained a bunch of experience, but that doesn't really tell me much. I mean, it's dangerous, so what? I don't care. Where are the Mad camped in Defiance Bay? Only place around here that takes them is in Brackenbury's sanitarium. I've heard they can treat your soul there, take the madness away, but there's just as many stories coming out of that place that'll chill your blood. There's a man, if you want to call him that, Ethel Mower there. He's head warden. If you're visiting or checking yourself in, is the one to talk to. And some more experience as well. Enter the Tower of Heritage Hill. So this is to Heritage Hill, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, what I knew about this before. Why? Didn't I? Didn't I knew about this? Well, I still don't have access to Ondra's gift, which is not really the problem. Also, the man who waits. So I should confer with the head warden of the sanitarium. Oh, okay, so that was why I asked that question. And the two-sided find... Oh, Aleph mentioned... Yeah, I know about that. Shut up. Let's keep looking. I got a Justiciar over here. Justiciar. I don't know how to pronounce that. Let's check inside this thing. What is it? I don't remember. I don't exactly remember what it is. I don't know why the loading screen is this one. Because this is Copper Lane. That's that loading screen right there. So this is the Ducal Palace. Hello. Only people with official invitations are allowed to observe the Animancy hearings. So... Yeah. Okay. So I can enter this room. Let's check it out then. There's nobody in here, so let's just take what we can and be out of here. There we go. Got another Justiciar over there. We got a... Welcome to the Ducal Palace. Well, hi.
Hello.
Hello? Seedley is her name. The young woman wears a simple but well-tailored uniform. She watches the comings and goings around her with quiet attention. Any news to share? Or are you just here to see the Ducal Palace? Actually, what's the Ducal Palace? Oh, it's the seat of government here in Defiance Bay. This is where Duke Admeth Hadred declared freedom from Aderian rule some 150 years ago. It's also a hotbed for regional politics. Trust me, the gossip here beats what you'll find in any tavern or brothel in the city. Looking for news? So what goes on in here? Ha! Where to start? We've got meetings, public hearings, and ceremonies, and that's just the stuff that happens out in the open. This is where the Duke and his key advisors work, and there's always some bartering for a favor. Unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to talk about that side of things. But if you want the official version, she clears her throat and gestures towards, gestures counterclockwise around the palace. We have a shrine devoted to Magran, official records, and chambers for public hearings and council meetings. Okay, so tell me about the Shrine of Magran. It's a symbol of Magran's protection of Defiance Bay. She's represented the revolutionary spirit of the Deerwood ever since the independence, and her involvement in creating the Godhammer bomb only affirmed her importance to us. Well, that's also where the first of the sacred fire burned, but Firga, the Tranquil Ardent, has had trouble keeping them lit. What the hell's Firga? The Tranquil Ardent? What the hell? So, what kind of records are stored here? Mostly dull official stuff, census counts, tax records, militia resistors. Well, now I keep my distance. I got curious one day and got drafted into reshelving off of the records. Worst day of my life. Well, is there a hearing going on right now? Sure is. Duke Ivar's been meeting with some of the city leaders for weeks now, trying to figure out how to address the legacy. The whole business is terribly secret, though. I tried to sit in the gallery during my lunch break one day and got turned away. But a lot of talk concerns Animancy, so there's good reason they're keeping the meeting behind closed doors. Legacy? I've heard of that one before. Yeah, Wade Wen's legacy. That's what a lot of people call the Rash of Hollowborn. The theory goes it's punishment for meddling in Animancy. Yeah, why is Animancy so controversial? Where to begin? Traditionalists think it's a crime against the gods. There's no question that poking around in souls is risky, but the more progressive elements believe it's our only shot at restoring healthy birds. Well, and it doesn't help matters that Animancy research often involves old Angwithian relics that were illegally looted from ruins in Glanfat. Yeah, so, okay, so Animancy... Yeah, okay, so what are the Hollowborn? You really are fresh from the road. Hollowborn are children born without souls. They often don't live very long, and those that do have generally received some kind of treatment from Animancers. So what do you think about Animancy? Me? I think the real danger of Animancy is confusing a real scholar with an expensive fake. We get a new case here every day, some poor couple in the Gift or Copper Lane who spent every copper they had on a miracle cure from their own unborn child. It never works. Breaks your heart, but, you know, there's usually nothing we can do for them. I see. So I'd like to ask something else. Of course. So who are you? I'm a page here at the palace. I deliver messages and run errands for the Duke and his advisors. The pay is not great, but I can think of a better introduction to politics. Okay, so tell me about the current Duke. Oh, that would be... Is that Duck or is that Duke? That has to be Duke, right? Because it doesn't have the key, the K-E at the end, but that must be a Duke. Anyway, that would be Eivor Wolfgreen. Don't let that title fool you, though. All our dukes have been elected since independence. Some find Duke Havard rather coarse, is a frontier noble. Personally, I think a rough and tumble type is just what Defiance Bay needs. Okay, goodbye then. It was a pleasure chatting with you, lady. Let's keep looking around. There's more stuff over here. Let's look around. Got Firga. Hello, I've heard of you. Most bright Magrin, transform us with your flame. Hello.
Well met, friend.
Well, the woman's head is bowed as her lips move in prayer. Just as you approach, you catch her glimpsing at the statue near her. She notices you and forces a smile. Praise be to Magrin and welcome to our temple. How may I be of service? Well, you seem upset. What's wrong? Her shoulders slump. This is about the fires, isn't it? She puts a hand on your shoulders. They're just symbols. You can put your faith in them. Oh, so what? Only symbols? Is that why you're so distressed? No, I just... I've kept them burning steadily for 15 years, but I haven't been able to conjure them for months now, and people need to see them more than ever these days. So, well, go light them again. I see plenty of flames here. Oh, they don't work that way. They're holy fires. It's my devotions and prayers that keep them lit, but lately, when I try to pray, all I can think about are the Hollowborn all over the city, of grieving families, the refugees. How could Magrin allow us to suffer like this? What strength do we gain from a soulless child? Oh, she's losing her faith. Okay. Durance grunts with disdain. What strength do we gain from adversity, from trial and test? The fires don't wither because she lacks in faith. They wither because she does not understand how to be faithful to a whore. A whore wants neither praise nor devotion. A whore wants to be compensated for her services. And Magrin is paid and pleasured in sweat and struggle and pain. This meowling imbecile is unworthy of Magrin's womanly hit. Sounds like Durance's... that's a weird way of... Well? And this has shaken your faith? She nods, running her hands through her hair. Yeah, but I believe Magrin may be speaking to me again. She frowns and casts a quick glance in your direction. This will likely sound so far-fetched to someone like you. Lately, I've been seeing visions. A place in the wilderness with pools filled with sunbursts of color. Strange falls that seem to rise to the heavens even while they splash into the earth. She raises her hand as if framing an image of her vision. And behind that fall is a cave, filled with fire and heat and danger. And some token of my goddess. I know there's something there, but where it is or how I'd get there? I've been meaning to ask around at the expedition hall to see if anybody recognizes the description. To be honest, though, I don't know what I'd do even if I found the place. Worthless, like so many of Magrin's flock, afraid of her god's tests. If Magrin speaks to her, it is to hasten an end to an hypocrite's life, and this vision is surely a death trap for the weak. Well, shut up, Durance, you don't know anything. So, yeah, what's the significance? So, actually, I can't ask about the dream? Okay. So what's the significance of the sacred fires? They symbolize Magrin's power and guidance, and right now the people of Defiance Bay need to be assured of her presence. Our neighbors in the Valen Republic see us as a superstitious, but, well, we're just sensitive to the signs and warnings of the gods. Something else? I'd like to know more about the temple here. Magrin is the most revered goddess among us Deerwoodans, so it's no surprise that her temple is part of the ducal palace. Her fire symbolizes trials, revolutions, and the blazing of new paths, all of which are important to us. This is the first of the sacred pyres. When this is lit, so are the rest around the city. Okay, pray away then. We got a new quest. Travel to the cave from Firga's vision. Firga has had a vision of a cave at a place with multicolored pools and a rising waterfall. A rising waterfall? That is so weird. She believes that something there would restore her faith, but she also believes that something else there would try to kill her. Well, we'll check it out. And you gotta... I know that.
Can do.
Oh, so this is Marga, or Magrin, or whatever. The stone figure of a warrior gazes towards a raised hand. It's empty, but the palm and fingers are blackened. So that's the fire. Okay, so that makes sense. And these are these fires as well? Or are these cinders or something? Maybe that has something to do with cinders of faith? Kind of interesting. Anyway, got a couple of nobles over here. The legacy. When will it end? Well, probably when the game ends, because it's probably the first thing I've heard in the game, so probably very much tied to the main quest. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We got a records keeper over here. Hello, let me just save the game.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, is there something I can pull for you? Pull? Well, I'm looking for militia records from the time of the Saints' War, trying to find out what happened to someone. Oh, what exactly is that quest? I don't remember. Oh, we've had a number of inquiries about such information, and I'm afraid we've had to bar access to the public. Seems there are quite a number of folks in Deerwood who bear ill toward raid Sarans. It would be irresponsible to surrender their names to just anyone. Many came to settle here as refugees. Perhaps if you were more established in Defiance Bay, things would be different, but I have no reason to suspect you to be any different from the others. Oh, what? That's my perception. Oh, he says something about my Oh, no, it's my perception. Okay, there's something peculiar about the record keeper's inflection. The differences are subtle, but it does not sound like any native Deerwooden you've heard. As the record keeper gestures, you also notice faint scars on both his wrists where shackles once clasped. Oh, that is a very nice set of... Look at that. Very nice set of shacks. Skill shacks right there. Good. Yeah, the Deerwooden's treatment of Red Saren's prisoners of war and refugees alike was deplorable. His face twitches as wincing at the memory of pain. He looks at you with questioning eyes. He nods, looking away as he does so. It was, yes. The record keeper breathes a heavy sigh. He looks up at the shelf and withdraws a thick volume, shifting a layer of dust aside with his hand. The rosters are in the front, the inventories of the dead in the back. He passes it into Heather's outstretched hands. I will not permit any copying from these pages. Do I make myself understood? Heather leaves through the book, but for some time anxiously, running his thick farmhand's fingers over pages after pages of names. At last, his hand stops, his finger just below one name.
Woden Talesh, died 18 Majavernho 2808. Third Battle of Cleaban Relog. Blazing Glonfather names, I swear.
Yeah, I have problems with them as well.
Rayet Saras?
What? He stopped short, his eyes bulging. They scan back and forth over and over. What's going on?
I'll be the effigy. He fought for Rayet Saras. Why did he fight for Rayet Saras?
Didn't you tell me before that... What? Didn't you tell me that he fought for the other army? Well, we may not be meant... I mean, I'm sure he had a good reason. I am too. He stares at the page, his complexion drained. I am too.
We gotta go there. That battlefield. Clea... The
Whatever.
one I said.
Yeah.
I don't know how else I'm gonna make sense of all this. I gotta see what he saw.
Well, if he's a soul, only I am gonna be able to see, but, well, whatever, let's go there.
And who knows, maybe his spirit will even be there and you can have one of your weird talks with him.
Exactly.
I mean, worth trying, right?
Sure, of course. You're my friend, man. Of course. Yeah, I'll help you any way I can.
I appreciate that. I wish I could say you won't regret it, but you certainly might.
Sure. I don't think regret is a thing that I get lightly, but we'll see. So Heather's brother, Woden, fought for Red Saras and died in the Battle of whatever. That's a weird name. He wants to see the battlefield. I don't know where that is, though. So didn't he tell me before that his brother fought for... I don't remember exactly how it went, but anyway, fragments of a scattered faith. Yeah, that's... I know. Is there any other update? Can I speak with the record keeper? This man busies his slender hands, filing scored books and rolls of dusty parchment according to some obscure yet deliberate scheme. Okay, actually, can I take this stuff with me? Can I? Probably not. Let's go. Let's go! So we came here for a good reason. We came here to help Heather, and he has been helped. He has been helped already. Actually, I want to complete their quests, because... apart from Gilladel and Gorgon, all of these guys have main quests. Even Aloth. I thought Aloth didn't have a quest, but apparently it turns out that he had. And actually, there's the thing that I wanted to say at the end of the last episode, and I didn't get the chance, which is, the first time I played the game, I played as a Cypher, and a Cypher in this game is basically already a soul... kind of... It's
hey,
not an...
Can I, talk to your, your friend? What is it about Isilmir? I'm right here, you know. No, you're both great. It's just, well, I feel like I don't get to spend as much time with her, and she's just so funny. I mean, some of the things she says are not nearly as funny when you've been hearing them for 50 years.
Oh boy. Oh, that's good. That's great. I love that one. I love that one. I was thinking... Okay, let's just read this. I was thinking that one of the greatest things about Baldur's Gate, especially Baldur's Gate 2, is how your teammates interact with each other.
Not a problem.
And that was...
Infighting, greed, and a shrine to Margaret as well. Her clergy belongs there.
Yeah, that was Durance saying something. Oh, that's a tower. Is that a tower? What is this? The stones of this ancient tower have been blackened by century-old fires, surrounded by a patch of wild wildflowers. It looks like a memorial. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, but I was gonna say that I played as a Cypher. A Cypher is basically an animancer himself. He deals with souls, and his spells are basically... He's a very powerful character, by the way, but his spells are basically soul-related and all that, and it's very much... I don't know, it's kind of like a dream walker of sorts, and it plays very much like a spellcaster, a normal spellcaster, although from what I remember, they are a little bit better at close quarters combat, but I might be wrong. Anyway, the thing is, the Cypher, and people don't like Cyphers, people that don't like Animancers, they usually don't like Cyphers, and the Cypher doesn't really, I mean, being a Cypher, I don't remember being able, so from here, I'm gonna go to Brackenbury right now. Actually, let's go to Copperlane and let's rest. And I don't remember the Cypher, I mean, because I was a Cypher, I don't remember being any better at the main quest stuff. Granted, I didn't get this far, but still, there was no option to tell. I mean, there were a few... I think I remember at least one occasion where being a Cypher let me say something different, but that wasn't... It didn't really let me... It didn't really let me... I mean, have any different insight into how the main quest develops. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna cut the episode right here. We're gonna rest, and hopefully you're gonna join me for the next episode over at Brackenbury, because that's the next area that we're gonna explore. For now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pillars of Eternity: The White March. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye!